Hey guys, it's Jessica. I wanted to come and kind of make a second part video to my winter hair regimen video because I realized I forgot to say other things that I'm doing in my regimen that's different than my regular regimen. And one of which is I'm using less protein. Now, our hair is made of protein, and it's important to use conditioners and things with protein just to keep that protein moisture balance. I'm sure some of you have heard about that. But in the wintertime, since protein kind of makes our hair hard, it's important that if you are using proteins to, really make sure you moisturize your hair. That way your hair is just not all dry. Yeah, so I realized that a lot of co-washing conditioners of mine had light proteins in them, so they were more of a light protein conditioner. So what I did was I'm not using those. I'm using the Suave and the Aussie Moist and some other conditioners that I have. I'm using those, and then the Giovanni Direct leave-in actually has some proteins in it, so I'm letting the leave-in act as where I'm getting my protein from my hair from. And then everything else is going to be moisturizing. Everything else I'm going to use as a moisturizing for my hair. Now, I also forgot to talk to you guys about my deep conditioners. And this one is the Silk Elements Mega Silk Olive Moisturizing Treatment. I get these from Sally's. They're about $5 or $6, and this is the moisturizing treatment. I switch on and off. I usually try to deep condition about once a week. Most of the time, I'm only deep conditioning every 2 weeks or so, but I'm going to really try since it's wintertime. But I love these. These work awesome. The one thing is, though, they have glycerin in them, and as you know, I've been trying to do glycerin-free everything. Although, now that I think about it, as far as conditioners and deep conditioners go, it's kind of silly to, be glycerin-free on these just because I'm rinsing them out of my hair and I'm not necessarily using them as a styler. So I should be more concerned with like my leave-ins and my stylers that have glycerin opposed to these. But like I was saying, I really like these, and they do have glycerin. So I noticed that I had a little bit of this Deep Treatment Mask by Shea Moisture left, and I was using it as I use this as a styler one day, I think, and I ended up looking at the ingredients, and I found that it doesn't have any glycerin in it. So I had to go to Target anyway, because I needed more curl and style milk, and I purposely went and I picked this up. And for whatever reason, I knew that before I left the house, I checked. I knew that this didn't have glycerin in it, but for whatever reason, in the store, I turned it around, I looked at the label, and sure enough, the 5th ingredient is vegetable glycerin. Why? I don't know. I opened it, I smelled it, I even took some out and put it on my finger and kind of felt it. It felt the same, it smelled the same. The ingredients, for the most part, were the same, with the exception of the vegetable glycerin. So I knew that some people had said that they had bought the Shea Moisture from the website, and then they had went back and bought some from Target, and they found that some of the ingredients were different. So maybe Shea Moisture is just tweaking some stuff within their products, but like I said, I didn't really see any other ingredients that were different, and I didn't really see a change at all within the product. So if you like Shea Moisture products and you find that maybe they don't work, or there's something weird about them, maybe they changed the ingredient. So I would be kind of on the lookout for that. It's not necessarily bad, but just something to know. So yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with these as my deep conditioners. Like I said, I'm rinsing them out. They're not going to be my styler, so I really shouldn't worry too much about the glycerin in my conditioners. So yeah, I just want to add that. So if you feel that your hair is a little bit extra dry, check how much protein you're using and how much glycerin you're using on your hair. So the second thing I wanted to talk about was I got a comment on my viewer question video, and she commented and said that she was disappointed because she thought the questions that I was answering were going to be more personal, like for me. So I felt really bad, and don't be disappointed. But she had some extra questions for me that I told her I wouldn't mind at all answering. But I also wanted to come and ask anyone out there, if you guys have any questions for me, please feel free. I'm going to dedicate a whole video to nothing but viewer questions. So they can be about hair, they can be about skincare, they can be about why is the sky blue or why I think the sky is blue. They can be personal questions for me, like how do I feel being adopted, or like what me growing up biracial was like. I know there's some videos out there about that if you guys want to know. So please feel free, ask any questions that you like. You can't really offend me, so please just don't, you know, hesitate to ask questions. And I feel like I have all these people, well, there's not a lot of you guys, but I'm just really appreciative to my subscribers and those of you who do watch me, and the least I can do is answer some of your questions and let you get to know me a little bit better. So, yeah, any questions, any burning questions that you've been dying to ask me, please feel free. Like I said, they don't have to be hair related. They can be anything under the sun. And, you know, don't be afraid to ask questions. If I don't feel comfortable, say, answering a question, I'll just message you and say I don't really feel comfortable answering that. But, yeah, I'm going to try to do that video, say, like a week or so. So you can email me. I'll put my email down below. You can private message me through YouTube. You can leave it in the comment section. But, yeah, I'm going to make the video and answer her questions regardless. So I just figured I'd give you guys the opportunity to add on to that question list. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers. Welcome. Thank you to my old subscribers. I love you guys for watching and continuing to watch. And as always, if you have any requests, questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave them down below. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.